What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So real quick, just wanted to sit there and say apologies for the no uploads. Like in the previous update, I had sat there and said that the apartment was going through a lot of the electrical updates that the apartment complex wanted to go through. So there was times where I didn't have any power, and then shortly after I made that upload of the update, I had a severe sinus infection, which really sucks. So I have been dealing with that for quite a while now. Originally, when me and Success linked up, we did finish Gears 3, so everybody can, start celebrating and throwing parties and whatnot. I thought I was actually getting better, and then the following Monday, I just got worse. So I had to do a second round of antibiotics. So that definitely sucked. Because I think it was Saturday was my last dose, and then Monday I just woke up and it felt like someone had basically kicked me in the face, with a lot of sinus pressure and just mucus, and just did not feel well at all. But starting to feel actually better. I've had back-to-back days where I didn't feel like crap, so hopefully the antibiotics that they gave me is a little bit stronger, he said, so it should knock it out pretty quickly. Um, but yeah, so we've actually finished Gears 3. Me and Success over Easter weekend finished that. We did start a little bit on the Borderlands DLC. We didn't finish any of them, so those videos are probably not going to be up. But we did finish Gears 3, so that is a plus. And then hopefully at some point in time, we'll finish Borderlands 3 DLC. And then after that, I'm not really sure what we would do. Maybe Gears 4. But, that's kind of up in the air. Um, we do have the Bioshock 2 game coming up. I do have a couple of Outlast Trials videos left. I have two of them, so that should be out tomorrow, and then the next day, and then we should be back full spring with Bioshock 2. Um, but yeah, hopefully things start kind of panning out and feeling better and whatnot, because I definitely sounded like I had a bunch of frogs in my throat. I sounded terrible and felt even worse. I haven't decided this month. I haven't really seen what's coming out to see if there's going to be anything new. I know a lot of people were anticipating for me to play Resident Evil 9. I decided that I wasn't going to do that, because, like I said, we have a lot of games on the channel that I would like to finish. And then, Pragmata is a game that I am quite interested in, so I don't know if I'm going to play that day one. I'll probably wait to see what everybody feels about it, kind of see other videos about it, and then see if GameRex sits there and puts a before you buy type of thing, just because they do spoiler free reviews and kind of what the game is going to be like throughout the playthrough and stuff like that. So I'll be looking more into that, just to basically get a understanding exactly if I'm going to buy it day one. Definitely would like to purchase it because I did have a lot of fun with the demo and stuff like that. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought as a new IP, I thought it could be something that's very interesting and stuff like that. Even if it's just a one-off, I think the game's pretty cool. The graphics are phenomenal and they look great. So, I think they're using the RE engine. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe that's what it said. Um, I am still doing the Bioshock retrospective, but obviously in the last month or two that's been kind of put on the back burner because of everything. And so hopefully I can kind of get a demo video out so that some of you guys can at least see like a little sneak preview of it, just to sit there and see everything that I'm working on. And then hopefully during that time we'll be able to put the video out hopefully soon. Still doing some research on what I want to do and everything like that, but hopefully in the next couple of months to put that retrospective out, at least the first part of it, which would be the beginning part before BioShock 1, which is basically like the parts of them establishing Rapture and stuff like that. So hopefully that will eventually come onto the channel at some point in time. And then, like I said there and said, we do have the Left 4 Dead in the works. Recording that with a bunch of buddies from work. And then we just started Space Marines 2 the other night. So that's definitely going to be on the channel as well at some point in time. And, Resident Evil 5 is doing another playthrough with a buddy from work, which still leaves the door open for like me and Success to do one if he's still down. Even though Resident Evil 5 to me isn't a really good Resident Evil game, I think it's a pretty cool co-op game, so I'm usually always down to play Resident Evil, because that's pretty much the only co-op Resident Evil we got, 5 and 6. But yeah, and then hopefully we can finish up or start putting back out the Mafia series 100%, because those videos are done. I just gotta put them out and edit them and stuff like that. So that may be the Saturday video moving forward, just because the game is, like I said, done. It's just a matter of editing and stuff like that. So hopefully I can get those going back out and stuff like that. Like I said, Saturdays is I've been working a lot of those, so it's still going to be kind of hard to do a lot of stuff, but hopefully, we can continue to try and grind and get to some of the goals that I want for the channel for this year. But I just want to sit there and say thank you guys for all the love and support, and hopefully this year continues, that we can keep grinding. And as I said in the last video, the goal would be to get monetized, but with work being what it is and stuff like that, and everything that happened with the apartment, you never know. So like I said, appreciate all the love and support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.